Nuh-uh, it took 36 seconds. I don't know why it always does it at freaking around midnight. But honestly, probably a blessing in disguise because I went to check on my laundry and I forgot to switch it over. First out was yogurt, nice. Um, so I just changed over my laundry while I was doing this. I changed over my laundry and put my apples away. So at least I was like, well, while I wait for it to come back. Hi. I don't know what it is. Right around, you can literally see for the past like X amount of time, there'll always be like three lives in one night because for some reason it decides to fuck off around somewhere in the midnight hour. I don't know if she had it when she was killed, but she did have it at some point. Yeah. So yeah, it said that at some point she had in female cancer. So I don't know when, but it said she had a history of. So so I'm back now. Very ridiculous. Yeah, I noticed that she had like a whole hysterectomy. So that definitely has something to do with it for sure. I ate entirely too many apples. Hopefully, I can eat some pizza in a little bit. Matter of fact, I better put an alarm in case I forget my pizza. Hello. Oh, shit, wrong one. All right, I'll make it for. I don't even have an alarm for him, so that's fucking great. I should probably do that. And pizza. So I do not forget to put it away. Oh, I did have one for him. My bad. Oh, yeah. 6. He doesn't work on Sundays. Monday is technically an optional day, but we optionally cannot afford for him to take that day off. So his day off is Sunday. So he works 70 hours, and sometimes by the end of the week he'll have like an hour or two left if he's lucky. But yeah, so tomorrow he's gonna today tomorrow today he's gonna take the car though. It's gym day, so he's gonna go to work and then pick me up, and we'll go to the gym, which means I have all day for my legs to recoup. Apparently, doing 100 leg lifts was not the smartest thing I could have done. When I do 50, my legs do not feel like this, but apparently 100 does them in. So yeah, my legs are feeling extra pissy, extra pissy. Um, Overall, I feel fine, but man, it's the tops of my thighs too. It's not the bottom. So I'm actually feeling halfway decent because it's just the tops of my thighs. So it's not that awful. They just feel like super tight. Luckily they don't hurt. They're just like, they're not happy when I walk. Right. I got new what I can't figure out is I have charged this. Now when it came here, it said 92. And it is staying at 68, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why it's staying at 68. But I got these kind, which I don't know how I really feel, but they have good sound. But my ears are so tiny that they don't want to like sit how they're supposed to sit. But they seem to be doing okay. But I cannot get this to charge past 68, and I don't understand why. When I pulled them out of the actual box, oh, because it wasn't on. That power outlet wasn't on. Let's try this again. When I pulled them out, there we go. Hopefully that's working. Okay, it looks like that's working. Apparently when I plugged it in, there's like little switches next to it, and I think I switched it off. So. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all seen my video about my duffel bag. I had no idea that duffel bag was going to be that big. Like, I did not want one that big, but I am not going through the hassle of taking it back. That is not, that is so much bigger than I wanted it to be, dude. It is like a full on huge ass duffel bag. I do not need one that fucking big. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, I would totally take it back if I could figure out how to put it all back together, but I can't. So I'm like, oh my God. So what I'm going to do is I have my gym clothes in there for like in case, like I have the gym clothes. I actually put in a set of other clothes, like in case I wanted to take a shower, and I'm going to get a little shower kit just in case. And then my tanning stuff and everything I keep in my small gym bag. So I'm like, I did not need a bag half this size. It was a good price. It's a nice bag. It is entirely too fucking big. Entirely too big. Like, I did not need half the size it is. So that's great. But too fucking late now because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to manhandle it back into that fucking contraption and send it back. So whatever. But I have a smaller gym bag that I put my stuff in. But I think I'm going to, oh no. Oh no. I think I'm going to just use the big one, I guess. I guess I'll just use the big one. So I got a lock for the locker. I paid extra for this thing because I didn't want a combination lock. It's been sitting in my room. I can't get this open. It is like sealed. Like it's gonna take like a hunting knife to get this open. It is so sealed. Holy shit, dude. Like I'm not gonna be able to do it with. There's like no spare spot for me to try to even use a pen or something. Damn. Ha! Fucker. But I don't know how to set this. Hi. I don't know how to set one of these. I've never seen one of these before. I've never utilized one anyway. So I'm going to have to read. Really, dude? I'm going to have to read the directions because there's a way to put in your own code. And I don't know how to do that. I don't want to. I can't get anything fucking open. And now it's, you're not going to believe this. Now it's in this. There's no, I was going to say, please tell me there's fucking directions. How am I supposed to set something with no directions? All right. So this is an interesting lock. Wait, do you guys see it? So I went on there and I could have got me like $1 padlock or a whatever kind, but I don't like opening them. So I got this, which it's got like this, but this is where the code actually goes in. So it's got this, and then that's where you put the code in. And I'm trying to figure out how you set a code because it has something to do with, you have to, okay, hold on. Hold the lock. Okay. Hold the lock with the Sherlock logo facing you. Set the combination to zeros. Zeros. Okay. Pull up. Please make sure the latches on the shackle and lock are lined up. What? I'm not smart enough for this. Hold on. Please make sure the notches on the shackle and the lock are lined up. Picture 2. That's 90 degrees this way. All right. When lined up, the shackle is 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, got it. Cool. Press the shackle down. Oh my God. I am not smart enough for this. All right. Continue holding. Hold on. Press the shackle down. Picture 3. Continue holding the shackle down while turning it an additional 90 degrees or until fully turned. The fuck? Counterclockwise. Got it? Okay. Set your combination by turning the dials. Okay. Slowly turn the shackle back to its original position. Okay. All right. It says I did it. So, if not, I just broke the son of a bitch. All right. So it is locked. And it's unlocked. I did it all by myself. I actually did it. I can't believe I actually did that. I did not think I was going to be able to do that. So, this kind of lock right here, you have to set it. So, you take these and you put in a code that you want and you set your own thing, but you have to like pop it open, turn it to the left, push it down, kitty corner it on this way, then put your thing in, then put it back, and then it works. There was an ad that said my mother-in-law is evil. The mother-in-law in the ad looked kind of like my mother-in-law. She just happened to pass this morning. My mother-in-law was not evil. Oh my God. Your mother-in-law passed this morning? I'm sorry. I can't believe I actually did it. The red indicator is located between the shackles. Okay, wait, what? Oh, this is a TSA lock. That's why. When a TSA agent opens the lock with their exclusive tool, the red indicator will be raised, which I don't need that because I don't do that. All right, cool. All right, so I now have a lock for the gym. So that's cool. So I can put it into a locker that is too big or that is not big enough for the bag that I bought. So that's fun. I'll just cram it in there. It'll be all right. Be all right. Just take it and cram the son of a bitch in there. Be all right. It ain't that full. So that's done. I did start putting all my stuff away in my room. All I have to do now is I got my DVD rack up. My DVDs are on it. My books are put away. The wax burner is up. My old wax burner is in the kitchen. I have a new wax burning right now. I have 2/3 of my clothes put away. All I have to do is hang the stuff that's in there and get my I changed the bedding. So all I have to do now is put my blankets on, hang up like 8 shirts, and then I'm going to sweep them up my room. I usually get my wax at like Walmart, but I actually bought some Yankee Candle wax on Amazon. I got 3 big packs for $7.50. So I'm not mad. I love the pink sands. And I never buy it. So I bought it and I got 3 big packs. Like I think there's 6 or 8 of them in there for $7.50. That's not bad at all. They're like $5 like that at Walmart. So I got 3 of them for $7.50. My internet is on a fucking timer. It's insane. The gym bag got delivered today. The headphones got delivered today. My weird little leg pillow got delivered yesterday, and I don't know how I feel about it because I'm used to having a larger leg pillow. This one's a lot smaller, and I don't think I'm using it correctly. But I did not wake up in a bunch of back pain, so I must be doing something right. But I've got my sheets on my bed, but I have to. The blankets are in the dryer, so I'm gonna put the blankets on the bed. I'm gonna hang up the like 8 shirts. I'm going to sweep them up my room, and then my room will be completely done. I sweep them up my room a ridiculous amount considering it's not used that often. Like, there's not traffic in my room. I only allow 2 dogs even in there. So, sweeping and mopping, I do it more than I need to. But if I'm changing out the bedding and everything else, I'm going to do that. And then I got to do a little bit of laundry tomorrow. But nothing crazy. I told my husband I did so good on YouTube this month. I will never do this good on YouTube again. Let's just be real. I beat my highest month by like $150. I was like, well, I'm gonna pay myself. I'm gonna get my allowance, my extra allowance. Then I'm gonna pay myself back like $300, and then I'm gonna get an oil change, wipers, and take us out to like a bougie dinner, and I'll still end up making myself like a little over $600, and then the bougie dinner, the oil change, and the wiper blades. So I will not have a month this good again, but like I'm gonna take advantage of it because right now I owe myself like $700 fucking dollars. So if I do this, I'll be able to pay back like almost like 40% of it. So yeah, no, like last month was my lowest month. Last month was my lowest month, so I didn't expect to do very well at all this month. But this month I did like pretty good for literally all I do is sit here and talk to you guys. I sit here and talk and I do like some videos. I haven't done a lot of videos because I didn't have the car a lot and I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. But I did, I basically did what I did when I had a job. So I mean it's not that bad. So Granted, I have to tax myself. That's the shitty part. But we get a refund every year, so I'm just gonna roll it into that and not get a refund this year. Well, no, we don't always get a refund. That's not even entirely true. Last year, the way we did everything, we got a refund. Now, if everything works out the way it should, we should break even because I'll have taxed this. So hopefully, if everything works out, we should break even. We won't get a refund back, but we won't owe anything in. So that'd be nice. How do you start a YouTube channel? Like, what all do you have to do? You just start a YouTube channel, but in order to get monetized, you have to have 4,000 watch hours, and then at like X amount 100, they changed it a little bit. You can get like at like 400 or something, 400 or 500 subscribers. You can get like the super chats where people send you like the little stickers that cost money, which I barely get any of those. And then when you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you actually can activate the ads. And then that's how I get paid. That's how I get paid. And then the memberships. I can't remember. I think the memberships you can get earlier than 1,000. I think you can get the memberships and the super chats, but the ads don't unlock till 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But you have to have 4,000 watch hours regardless to do anything. How do you get a membership? Click that white link up here. This one right here. Here. You can oh, thank you, Amy. So yeah, so what you do is if you're on Android, you can go down to the little dollar sign, and I think it lets you sign up. With iPhone, they make you jump through a whole fucking set of hoops, which is stupid. That's why I put that link up there all the time. That's an easy way for the iPhones. Otherwise you essentially have to go into your Chrome browser, go into YouTube that way, and then it'll have a join symbol. So it's really stupid. So instead, I just put that link up, and that way people can do memberships that way. I have 4 tiers. If you just want to do trauma lives, essentially, that's the smallest tier. I only do that so I can lock them down. And then the second one is like early access to videos. The third one is that stuff plus the member chats plus a couple behind the scene videos. And then the fourth one is all of that and more behind the scene videos. So I owe you guys a lot more content, and I'm really sorry. Not even kidding. I don't even know if behind the scenes got extra content this month because I put the 2 in members on, or in the club, and I don't even know if behind the scenes got extra behind the scenes this month. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna try to go out tomorrow and try to get a couple of extra things while I'm home. So he had the car a lot of the time, and then with this whole schedule, when I had the car, I was usually asleep. So I haven't even been putting up the merch link. The problem is with the merch link is that in order to cash out, I have to sell at least 15 items. And the first 2 months, I did really good. And then it just literally the next month died. So I haven't even been putting out the link or anything. But I think I got a little bit of behind the scenes I can do. I suck, and I'm sorry. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to shirk out of it. Like, I'm sorry. Whoa, what the fuck? You're gonna go crash? Okay, it's okay. Bye. Thank you. I appreciate you. There was a video I wanted to put up, and I can't find it. Weird. That is strange. I know I took it. I need to clean out my phone. My phone has a bunch of stuff in it that it doesn't need to be in here. But yeah, there's a video missing that I wanted to put up. That's odd. Yeah, it's like not here. Oh, thank you, Samantha. I appreciate you. Well, there's one video I have to put up right there. One of my longest followers, Audra, sent me a gift card, and this is what I got with the gift card. I replaced my season 1 of Lost that my dogs ate. There we go. One of my longest followers, Audra, sent me a gift. Yeah, my Lost season 1 was busted. I had to throw it out. Like it was a disaster. So thank God. Card. And this is what I got with the gift. I see that, Samantha. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Whoa, what the hell? There we go. Got that up. I got one video up. Yay. Man, I don't know. I took a video. I know I took a video. And now I can't find it. Which is fucking weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't take a video of it. I just remembered. No, I did not. But I'm going to try to do some. I know it. That is your head tattoo, huh? I didn't even color it in. I'm going to ask him if I can put that up. I got to ask his permission. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? Now you're going to quit? Really? You switched it into oblivion. Yes, ma'am. That's good. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of all over the place right now. I'm not meaning to be or whatever. I have stuff. I just got to figure it out. What is that, I wonder? Preparing video. Why can't I just watch it? I just clicked on something on my phone. It's like preparing video. I don't need you to prepare it. I just want to see what it is. Let's see if the ear headphones are charging. They are! Yay! I have it. Good job. All day I've not had it plugged in apparently. So, fun. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on my phone. I don't even know what it is. I need to like go through and get rid of some stuff for sure. What is this?
Jesse Harding Pomeroy, who was born in 1859, was a convicted American murderer and possible serial killer, and the youngest person in the history of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to be convicted of murder in the first degree. He was found guilty by a jury trial held in the Supreme Judicial Court of Suffolk County in December of
I just found a true crime thing in my phone. It sucks though because I don't have any subtitles on it, so it's literally just staring into a lake while I talk, so I feel kind of bad, but whatever. If somebody wants to watch it, they will. So I'll upload that. I need to get stuff off my phone. I got like a 22-minute video on my phone right now. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, so I can put that up. Preparing video. Yeah, Audra, she really is. Audra's been a good follower of mine for literally since the beginning. She likes to make me these handmade cards. And in a money order. I'm okay. I said, you don't have to do that. She says, I know, I just want to. And I was like, all right. And then she messages me. She goes, I promise I'm good. I was like, because I've told her, I was like, just send me a card. Just make a card. She likes to make cards. So I didn't show the card. Shit. I had the card sitting on the microwave when I did the video for the stuff. I forgot the card on the microwave. Shit. I did mention the card though. So it's still preparing. Lovely. It's been preparing for a hot second. It's like 23 minutes long. But my desk is a mess still. It's awful. Because we can't put the thing back on it yet. We've been busy, so we haven't been able to take everything off to put it back on. So it's a fucking disaster still. Frustrating as hell. How do you take these off, by the way? How do you put new little ear things on a headphone? Because I can't figure it out. That's what she did. She made me a stamp card. Yeah. I tried to take it off, and I'm worried I'm going to break it. Like, the medium ones aren't bad, but I'd rather have small ones. I don't know how to change them. All right, this is trash. This is trash. This is not trash, and I'm probably going to need that. Let's stick it over there. All right, so that stuff's trash. This whole fucking disaster over here is a nightmare. They're hard to use. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, I need this. All right, go like this. Yeah, the medium ones are okay. It's just my ears are really fucking tiny. So it's frustrating. Oh shit, speaking of, we weren't speaking of anything, but I just realized something. Oh, here it is. I forgot to update my gym log. I think I may have forgotten to update it a couple times. Yesterday was what? So the 29th. So I didn't go for 3 days. That is not right. Shit. You gotta be kidding me. All right. So yesterday was an off day, which means I went the 29th. I went the 26th. Okay, so I missed 2 days in a row. Yes, because we were supposed to go Wednesday and we had to move it to Thursday. Yep, that was it. So that's the 29th. How long am I going to be live? I don't know, honestly. Obviously, I have to be up for a while, but I'm not exactly sure how long I'll be here necessarily. But I mean, if you got stuff to do, go do it. Don't let me keep you. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to write down so I don't forget, my gym log here. Before I forget. So I am going to be looking at the screen. So just give me, be patient with me. It won't take me that long. I have a very set routine. So I was pretty happy though. I actually did I did double my time on the bike on a higher level. So there was more resistance, which I thought was pretty good. It's official. My YouTube ads are haunted or spying. I just got an ad for Birkenstock's new workout shoes. Birkenstocks has workout shoes. I feel like that would not be a thing. Aren't Birkenstock? I mean, Birkenstocks are essentially like sandals that like tie to your feet. I don't feel like they could do workout. I don't feel like that'd be the greatest thing. This part will be quick. I'm just putting in the weight. Oh shit, what happened? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this will be done in just a minute. Yeah, I normally do what, 50 of that one? Yeah, I only did 25. Leg press, 40. I'm almost done. So, other than that, I felt so bad. It was my husband's first time at the doing his routine, and I think he died. Yeah, I only did 15 of that one. How many do I normally do? Oh, I did 15 there too. And I am done. There we go. It's like Croc style shoes. I don't know how to do it with rubber shoes. Not enough sport. Yeah, I know, right? Can I ask you something without getting put out? I can't guarantee that, but more than likely you're fine. I don't tend to block people. I even let assholes stay. So, I mean, feel free. Well, yeah, I did, which is weird because I thought I did. I did less on my leg extensions. I did half my leg extensions and double my leg press. And then I went twice as far on the bike at a higher resistance. So, I mean, overall, not bad. Tomorrow is a new day. Ugh. Down to so that's done. I gotta take that in my room, throw that, all that shit needs to be thrown away. Lovely. So what you're telling me is I'm not gonna be able to change the earbud things because it's gonna be too hard for me, essentially. Oh, I gotta write something in that book. I have all these different books to keep track of shit. And then oh my god, this is something got wet. He's making a nice dent. He's paying me back half the amount he owes me. I'm not seeing your comment. Yeah, I seen it. Wait, what? Yeah, you asked how long I'd be on here. All right, that book's done. Did you ask anything else? This actually needs to go in that book. I think I'm going to redo because this, I think it'll be fine. This one got freaking. All right, I'm going. So I recently found out I was taken as a new baby from my mother for some serious allegations that turned out to be true because I requested all the doc and received them from the hospital. Okay. All right, that's up to par. All right, there's that one. This is why my desk is the way it is, because I literally have umpteen freaking books that I do this, that, or whatever with. What's this? All right, don't need that one. Then the other day I crumpled up one of my pieces of paper that I ended up needing, so that was great. I had to undo it. One of these days I'll get to sit through a whole live interrupted. Did you miss anything? No. I've been trying to fix stuff. So no, you've not missed anything. Trust me, you're good. You are good. That goes over there. All of that gets thrown out. Pen. I'll set those there. This should go over here. All right, well, that's better. I got some semblance of something here. Check my messenger. Okay. Oh, okay. Got you. Well, my worry is this. Like, I know how to do it. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get it back on. Like I know obviously you like pull it off, but like I'm worried I'm gonna pull it off and not be able to get it back on. That's what I'm worried about. But yeah, you can show me how to do it. I just don't know if I'm actually gonna try to do it because I'm worried I'm gonna fuck them up. That's my worry. Is I'm gonna just like completely fuck it up. All right, so this can go here now. There's my scratch paper that I'm trying to get rid of. All right, this one's good. Shouldn't even be using it, but hey, I had to because I didn't have a mod. All right, set that right here, I guess. Don't use that. I don't need the large ones, but I also kind of don't want to throw them away. What was going in my room? That's going in my room. Okay. Do I have... That's weird. I think there's another one out there too. Where's my thing? Oh my god, it's such a disaster, you guys. I can't handle it. Okay. Court and CPS. I read every piece that was sent, so I have proof. I can send back in my life whenever I'm married. Never done. Mother never picks. 6 kids. That's the only one who's abused. How do I confront my mother? Just ask why. I mean, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. You know, what's really strange, though? You have the same name as somebody else I know. Are you so for fucking real right now? Are you so for fucking real right now? Are you so fucking for real right now? Are you so for fucking real right now? Did you really think I was not going to realize who the hell you are? Are you so fucking for real right now? I will tell you with everything in me. Oh, that was your next message. That was the next one. You weren't going to open with that. You were going to be like, oh, hey, by the way. Oh, you mean how would I know how to talk to your mother in where was it again? Nigeria? I mean, you know, being an immigrant and all, not being able to type English in any way, shape, or form. You know, you really, really improved on your English. By the way, no, you can stay. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I find out that you're behind some of these fucking trolls that have been coming around, yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. Mm-hmm. No, you should absolutely confront your mother. Maybe if you get some answers, you will find out why you are so fucked in the head. Maybe that's why. Maybe you should definitely do that. Maybe definitely. I would definitely do that. And I'm sorry you've had a shit life, but then again, that gives you all the fucking reason in the world to make my life hell for 2 years. Yeah. Perfect. You know, next time, if you want to come in and not surprise, you know, you weren't going to say anything. You weren't. Let's be real. You weren't. But luckily, I know your name, which is why I said, hey, you have the exact same name of somebody that I know. You probably should have opened with that. Hey, Ryan, it's been a long time no see. I know I reached out to you and, you know, we haven't really talked since then. You know, after I came in, after I trolled you on 1 account, 2 account, 3 account, 4 account, 5 account, 6 accounts, because you numbered them, 7 accounts, 8 accounts, 9 accounts, 10 accounts, 11 accounts, 12 accounts. And then you said, no, I really need to talk to you. So I talked to you and then you disappeared. You fucked off into the sunset. Okay, fine. That's perfectly fine. You know what's really strange is you actually popped up in my head the other day. And then you come in here and ask me a question that I don't understand why you were asking me. And only when I looked at your first name did I realize, oh, hey, wait, I've never seen that name before, except for a person that used to fuck with me. How you been? How you been? I got a question. Now, you just asked me about whatever you just asked me. Okay. And let's say what you're telling me is true. That's a hell of a story. That's a hell of a story. And you're owed answers. Definitely owed answers. However, that story would have been a lot better to explain than telling me that you are an immigrant from Nigeria who cannot speak English, that you're naming your kid after me and my husband, and that, oh yeah, by the way, I was behind, X amount of troll accounts back in the day when you were doing everything you could to be a good person to me. And you defended me against all the trolls, and I was there for you whenever you needed. And you thought that the best repayment you could possibly do was to get into a little group of people and troll me for X amount of time. Yeah, that was a great payback. I loved that. That was fun. Yes. Great. However, you were born in North Carolina, not Nigeria. Yeah, well, you were born in North Carolina. You told me that you were born in Nigeria. You were born in North Carolina. Also, when I started talking to you, you talked normal. You talked just like you're talking right now. And the longer I talked to you, the more you started to talk like a tomato. Suddenly, you didn't know English very well and you could barely speak. And you went from forming coherent sentences to absolute gobbledygook. And only when you came back to, because you missed me and you really wanted to talk to me, that you started talking like a normal person. And here you are talking perfectly fine. You tell everyone you was born there. Why? You weren't born there. Why would you tell people you were born there? That'd be like me telling people that I was born in Mexico. I was not born in Mexico. No, you told me that you were an immigrant. And you really, really, really pulled on the heartstrings with that, by the way. You made us all feel really bad for you, and that's why we went to bat for you when people were coming in and trolling you, except you were trolling yourself. So that was an interesting little side job. You'd come in and troll you, and then we would back the person that was trolling you, except that was you. So that was a little odd. How many of my lives have you been in recently? As you. Just how many lives have you just shown up in? Because you haven't talked till just now, which means somehow you found my YouTube channel. So how many have you been in before tonight? Just tonight. Of all the people, you could have just walked into the live and asked them a question. I should have known when you were like, "Can I ask you a question?" and not be put out of here. That probably should have been, number one of why are they asking if I was going to put them out. Okay, don't start talking gobbledygook again. You were perfectly typing perfectly fine up there. We are not going to type gobbledygook right now. When you don't want to live the life you're given, then what? I already told you I was sorry, but again, I can leave. I didn't come in. No more. Literally, you were typing perfectly fine up there. Why do you do that? You were typing perfectly 100% fine up there. And now you are going right back to the I can't spell, I can't talk shit. Of course, you didn't know till today. How'd you find it today? How did you what? Let me guess. You were watching the let me guess. You were watching my TikTok and you heard me say I had a YouTube. Yeah, okay. And I just happened to be on your FYP. You weren't just, I just happened to be there. Because I've had some weird trolls lately. I've had some weird trolls lately, and they seem very reminiscent of some of the shit that you used to pull. So I'm just wondering if you decided to, scratch that itch. Okay, just wondering, just asking. Just asking. Don't know if I would believe it, but I am just asking. But to answer your question that I didn't quite understand when you posed it to me, I would talk to your mother. Although, considering what you just said of you don't know where your mother's from, I'm going to assume you don't know where your mother is at either. So I'm not really sure how you're going to be able to talk to your mother about the situation you put up there if you don't know where she is. Oh, you know where she is. You just don't know where she was born. That's kind of odd, but okay. No, I don't understand because the thing you typed didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You can feel free to retype it if you want in a way that maybe I will understand correctly this time. So while she decides to type this again, I will tell you what's happening. So back in the day, 2021, you remember those wonderful days, 2021, 2022, when I talk about that? Yeah. Well, I had a lot of trolls. A lot of trolls. A couple crazy ones, real crazy ones. Well, there was this girl, and we took her under our wing because she was this poor little immigrant from Nigeria, and she was pregnant. And she was a single mom, and she had nobody because she was from Nigeria and she didn't have anybody that she could talk to. So me and all my friends, we took her under our wing, and people would come in to be really racist to her and really awful to her and really horrible to her, and we would block everybody that had to say something about her. People would come in on her name, the whole nine, and they would be really, really hateful and hurtful to her. So we blocked anybody who did anything that had anything to do with her. Little did I know she actually had gotten together with another one of the people, and I ended up modding both of them. They didn't know I modded each. They didn't know that I modded each one of them, and we got on a mod call, and they seen each other, and they both noped out of the phone call. And one of them scrubbed her social media to where I couldn't find it anymore. And this one, we didn't realize she was in on it at that point. Then there was a whole situation with a bunch of fuckery, and she was involved in that, but we didn't know it. And if you guys ever hear us say the term lean left, that's why. And then we found out after while she was pregnant that she was supposedly, not that we asked her to, supposedly naming her son after me and my husband, which was weird, but okay, whatever. She was a good person. We took her under our wing. She called my husband Papa. She was in here all the time, and all my friends were really, really good to her. So like, we didn't think nothing of it. And then she's going through her phone one day because we realized that something was going on, and we find out that she never named her kid that. So I don't know why she told us she did, because we did never asked her to. And that was honestly kind of strange, but she never did that, but told us for months that this child's name was this, and it was not. And then she kind of just took off into the sunset, whatever. And then she came back out of nowhere. And I realized the troll format because I've had that troll before. And they said, "Can you unblock me? I'm sorry. I just want to talk to you." And I said, all right. So I unblocked them. And then they went to their Facebook where I unblocked them so that I could prove that they were them, because I could not believe that it was the person that I thought it was, because they were typing in perfect English. Whereas the person that I knew, the immigrant, started talking in perfect English, but then turns out that the longer I talked to them, the more gobbledygook that they said. And do you guys remember the story where I told you that there was a troll account and we found 35 accounts attached to one person, and there was a password that went to like 8 accounts, and then we found like X amount more, and I went up in a chat log and somebody had given me a password to an Amazon account to help them that I never logged into, and that account password was the same thing as the troll accounts. Yeah, meet the person. Meet the person. So she came into the Facebook and we talked or whatever. And she said that she was sorry for what she did, yada, yada, yada. And you know me, I'm an idiot. And so I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, no problem. And then we haven't talked. And then just now, out of random ass nowhere, she comes in and asks a question that I don't understand. And I realize, hey, I know that first name. Why do I know that first name? And I just went to the YouTube while I was looking, and it's her. Never any pictures of you in the house or anything, but there's way more to this story. No, there's way more to the story. I mean, I could go into detail. I could go into a lot of detail. I'm trying to be nice right now. I didn't say there was pictures of you in the house. No, I said that. I didn't say anything about you in a house. I said passwords. Oh, scroll up. Gotcha. Scroll up. Okay, hold on. You don't understand. It must have ate your comment, because it went from you don't understand to never any pictures of me in the house or anything, but there's way more to the story. So something happened and it ate your comment. Yeah. And the last thing was you don't understand. And then there was nothing. And then it went straight to never any pictures of me in the house. So more than likely you I'm not sure what word you would have used to activate the ban filter, but you activated the ban filter somehow. Um, so daughter, maybe. Did you use the word daughter by any chance? I think daughter was in the ban filter at one point. I went through the ban filter. There shouldn't be anything of note in there. Well, something you said got eaten in the ban filter. I'm not sure what it was. So try typing everything out sentence by sentence. That way we can find out where it is. And if you guys wonder why I'm jaded and I'm fucked and I'm mean, this is why. This is why. Because me and my mods were all very, very good to her. And that was the payment we got back. I've told you guys this story, that there was a password that ended up going to a bunch of different troll accounts. That was her password. Those were her troll accounts. You were given back to a neglectful home. Okay, I got you. So the first part of it's missing because you literally just started with I was given back to a neglectful home. Why were you taken? Start there. Baby, maybe? Well, maybe baby. I don't know. Um, you have okay. You have all the okay. You have to understand that your stuff is not coming into the chat. If you wanted to ask me questions, any question at all, I did not block you on Messenger. You could have asked me in Messenger, where I told you I would talk to you. Instead, okay, you're doing it one line at a time, like I said. Okay, cool. Because if something's being eaten, what you could have done is you could have messaged me on Facebook Messenger and not like ambushed me on my live. So if you'd like to not have to type it out line by line, feel free to message me in Messenger and I can answer you. Yeah, just message me in Messenger and I can answer whatever question it is you're asking me. Samantha, I don't know. When she reached out to me again and I unblocked her on TikTok and I unblocked her on Facebook, that's fine. You can message me in Messenger. The Messenger has not been blocked since I talked to you last. And if you needed an answer to a question, for some reason you're coming to me, that's fine. You could have done it in Messenger. I did not block you. Melissa, I'm sure you've been around enough to realize that I'm dumb. Regardless of however horrible I get treated, I'm always still there regardless. It's a flaw of mine. So I'll let her ask her question that she could have asked me in Messenger to begin with. That's fine. That's okay. I do this more than you'd think. People reach out to me that have no business reaching out to me, and I help them. This is not an abnormal thing for me, unfortunately. Meanwhile, I'm drug all over the internet for being a fucking bitch. Yeah. I remember telling you guys the whole fucking story one day. Actually, a few days. No, like it was so bad, y'all. You don't even understand. She came up with some story that she was in the hospital in North Carolina. And like I had to call up my mods and try to find somebody to like try to go sit with her because she had nobody. Okay, well, I got nothing so far. I have the same problem with being too nice to people, but some people think I'm a bitch, but I'm as real and honest as I can get. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You can be the best person in the world and somebody will still fucking hate you. Meanwhile, there are people who are absolute fucking demon spawn who somehow manage to just woo entire things of people. It's kind of wild, to be honest. While you're typing this, how many names do you go by? Because there's the one on your YouTube, there's the one on your Facebook. Your last name, as far as I was aware, was different than the name on your YouTube. How many names do you have? I mean, I do know that while you were busy having to screen share your phone, for reasons that I will not mention, and you had like 4 or 5 different people's profiles in your messenger, how many of them were you? Well, I guess it's a good thing then that you just found this out in the last 3 days, because I mean, gee, I just popped up on your FYP and apparently I'm the one you're going to come to for it. She's typing. You're fine, Sam. She's still typing. Yeah, so I got to get him up in an hour and a half. He's taking the car today, though, so I might be able to go to sleep a little bit earlier than normal. Tomorrow is gym day, so before I go to bed tonight, though, like I said, I want to hang up those couple shirts and sweep them up my room. I want to make it sure it's all done before I go to bed. I got to get my blankets out of the dryer, put them on. I got the sheets on, so he's always going to help me because I have like a 12-inch mattress and then I have like a 3-inch foam topper, and my sheets fight that shit. She's still typing. Focus. It is 2:05 a.m. She's probably writing me a book, apparently, because she's been typing for a hot minute. You had a good day? That's good. That's good. I'm glad you had a good day. Good days are great. $106. No, I did not want. No, I had people send me part of it. We're supposed to be getting. We have somebody going to get it on Tuesday. But I've seen some portions. I've seen the toxicology, and I've seen about 4 pages of the autopsy. There's definitely a couple things I have questions on, but oh, it's 10. Oh, 106. I thought you meant like degrees. Like, goddamn. No, it is 207 here. Paragraphs. Paragraphs are a good thing. Yeah, no, I don't go in her lives. I can't deal with. Nope, I'm good. I'm glad that I'm just going to have my. I'll be able to see it here on Tuesday because I am not giving her money. I don't think it's an unfair price she's asking. Let me be clear on that. I don't think it's an unfair price she's asking. I just refuse to buy it. So yeah, it was only like 89 or whatever here. It was like 103 yesterday. It was wild. But it felt hotter today. Like it felt way hotter today. No, Jen. Not really. Not really. You could have said it in paragraphs, dude. Because you're gonna hit me with a wall of text. Well, then I will reply when I get off of here if you don't. Okay, you literally came into my YouTube to ask me to give you advice on this. You typed most of this out up there. So I'm confused why you're saying don't share this with anyone because you literally came into the YouTube, typed out 99% of that. Well, then when I get off live, I will reply. Absolutely, Cloud. She did it because she wanted to do it. End of story. And that's what people like. For anybody who supports her, that right there is the end all be all. She could have left at any point in time. She could have taken the money just like she did, and she could have fucked off into fuck off land. She chose to do what she chose to do because that's what she wanted to do. There was never kill or be killed. There was no imminent danger. She was killed in her sleep. She could have left while she was asleep. She was not going to be a drug back. She was an actual honest to God adult. And she absolutely had choices and she chose the wrong ones. And that is why we all get fucking agitated when people try to defend this shit. In the end, I don't care about this, that, or whatever. In the end, she had a choice. She made a shitty choice. And you don't get to blame your shitty choice on anything other than it was a shitty choice. You can absolutely just fucking go. When okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. There are situations where people just cannot go. Okay, there are situations where you cannot just go. However, when your means to an end are asleep and you absolutely have all capability of getting onto a bus and going to a state where she cannot find you, you don't get to say, well, I had to do it because of this and I had to do it because of that. She could have went in there. She could have got that money out of the safe if she wanted to. She could have got on a bus to Nick. Her mom would have never found her. And that's what it boils down to. Because for people who are like, she couldn't leave. She couldn't leave. She did. After she killed her mom, she did. She could have done all that without killing her mom. She could have just literally noped out of there, went to him. She would have never found her. She would have never found her. I don't know when she actually had the cancer. It said she had a history of cancer. So I don't know when that cancer was. But my assumption is when Gypsy said that her mom made her shave her head for cancer, I'm going to assume that she probably did it in some weird solidarity with her mother for her mother being sick and then blamed it onto her. My kids shaved her head with me before. I shaved my head to do it. So she shaved her head. Where's the rest of it? There's just one page. That's just it. Because the top of it has an arrow in between your middle name and your last name. There's an arrow pointing up. Because so help me God, if I find out you are lying about this, you are going to be in a world of fucking hurt. Because one thing that I know that you've always done is model your life off of somebody else. Just like every time Marshall was sick, your baby had the same thing. And what I'm reading is very similar to another situation. So help me God if I find out that you are fucking lying about this. Fancy has some of Dee Dee's medical records, I think, if I remember correctly. She has something in Dee Dee's. I can't remember exactly what it is or what it entails, but I know she's got something in Dee Dee's. Today is Saturday. Kudos to me for the way I'm handling Fancy. Yeah, you're a day ahead. What do you mean she may have stayed with Kim? When? Because they were the first people that was on the scene there. They're the ones, he was the one who went through the window, who didn't go through the window.